With college basketball season just around the corner, one University of Iowa newcomer is ready to make an impact.
And it's her first season as a Hawkeye. But first, we'll take it to the pride of Iowa this fall season, the 6-0 Hawkeye football team.
Head coach Kirk Ferentz's press conference was mainly based around the injuries surrounding this Iowa football team. Hawkeye fans already know about running back LaShawn Daniels Jr., wide receiver Tavon Smith, and lineman Boone Myers, but some new developments on the injury front could serve as some bad news for this Iowa team.
Last night, unfortunately, it was confirmed after going through tests that Drew did tear his ACL, so he's going to be done here, and it's a tough deal for Drew, certainly. He's a tremendous young guy. He's done everything he possibly can, and especially tough because he just fought back from that elbow injury. He's been playing less than 100%, pretty close last week, and now this happened. So, as good as it was on Saturday to get the victory, I think probably all of us had a little tough feeling on Saturday night, just in expectation that this may not turn out well.
Ferentz noted that if a player is on the game field, they have confidence in them, and that holds true for Ott's backup, Parker Hesse.
We beat a very good Pittsburgh team with him playing every snap out there. So, he's worked hard. I'm glad we made the move back in December. And I think every snap's certainly important. But he's coming along doing a good job.
On the offensive side, lineman Ike Botger was sidelined with an injury last Saturday and will not be healthy to play against Northwestern this week. Iowa obviously can't afford any more injuries, especially with Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week Jordan Kanziri, and Ferentz plans to put another running back into the mix.
But yeah, we'd like to, and we're going to have to. I expect we're going to have to. So, we're preparing that way, and next man in and next man ready. Right now, it's twofold. It's Akram Wadley and Derek Mitchell. So, both those guys are fully healthy now. So, I imagine we'll see at least one of them on Saturday. That'd be my guess.
Reporting outside of Kinnick Stadium, this is Laura Belanda with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
As the Hawkeyes travel to Northwestern this weekend, one of the weekly captains, Drew Ott, will be making an appearance from the sidelines.
And that has to be tough. He hasn't had to watch from the sidelines since the beginning of his freshman year.
He has definitely been a huge part of the team since he started his career at Iowa, but he is not the only Hawkeye who came to Iowa City hoping to make an impact for his team.
That's right. The Iowa women's basketball program welcomes 4 freshmen to the team this season, and one of these new Hawkeyes comes to Iowa with quite an athletic background. Sports reporter Katie Reber has the scoop.
Growing up in a collegiate athlete family, Iowa forward Tegan Larson has been playing basketball ever since she could remember.
I've been playing basketball since before I can remember. I mean, I grew up kind of having a basketball kind of family, sport family, and so it's always just kind of been something that me and my family just like to do.
And according to Tegan, this lifestyle of growing up with athletes has put her on a path to success.
It kind of impacted me to kind of strive to be better as an athlete.
The family-like team was an essential factor in Tegan's choice of college.
Just the feel of family was super important for me, and so that's a big thing that stood out.
And this Iowa women's basketball team feels like a second family to Tegan.
The coaches are great, the team is great, and such a family-oriented atmosphere.
Tegan celebrated her birthday the same day as the team's first official practice of the season. The family feel was definitely there as the team sang happy birthday to her. This welcoming family-like atmosphere is exactly what attracted Tegan to Iowa.
The biggest thing is probably just the family feel here. I mean, other teams I felt kind of was a lot of just business-like, but here everyone cares so much about each other and everyone has each other's back.
While her brother and sister chose to suit up at South Dakota State, Tegan says she wanted to follow their footsteps to the court, but in black and gold.
Just growing up with them, they kind of almost paved a path for me to kind of follow in their footsteps. I really look up to my older brother and sister just because they're such great athletes.
Even though her father played basketball at Augustana, her mom volleyball at Montana State, and her siblings at South Dakota State, they are in full support of the Hawkeye in their family.
They were super proud of me. I mean, I think there was a little push maybe to go to South Dakota State just because my brother and sister went there, my family's close to there, but they were super proud of me and really support me going to Iowa, and they're just super pumped.
And Tegan Larson is pretty pumped to be a Hawkeye too.
Be coming here and playing basketball every day with my teammates and friends, and just knowing that people here that support me, and it's just such a family feel. And so I guess just that aspect of it, it's been great to be a Hawkeye so far.
This has been Katie Reber, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
During her high school career in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Larson was a 4-time All-State, All-City, and All-Conference honoree.
Quite an impressive background. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you on this Tuesday evening. But we'll get right back into Hawkeye basketball tomorrow, and also we'll take a look at how Iowa volleyball is matching up in the Big Ten.
Nikki and Cole, back to you at the desk.